In a busy town full of noise and rush, lived a young girl named Meera. She was a talented painter, known for her beautiful use of colors. But there was one thing that held her back, her obsession with perfection. Every time Meera painted, she would stare at her work for hours, trying to fix tiny flaws only she could see. If a line wasn't straight or a shade wasn't exact, she'd tear the canvas apart and start over. People praised her talent, but inside, she never felt proud of anything she created. One evening, as she was working on an art piece for a local competition, a small ink droplet accidentally fell on the canvas. It was barely visible, but to Meera, it ruined everything. Frustrated, she threw the canvas aside and cried, "Why can't I ever get it right?" The next day, Meera's grandmother noticed her mood and suggested a visit to an old friend, a potter who lived on the edge of town. Curious but reluctant, Meera agreed. The potter, Baba, was a kind old man with calloused hands and a warm smile. His small workshop was filled with pots, some smooth and flawless, others cracked and oddly shaped. Meera asked, "Why do you keep the broken ones?" Baba chuckled and said, "Because they tell a better story." He picked up a pot with a crack down the side and said, "This one broke in the kiln, but I painted over it, and now it holds flowers. It may not be perfect, but it's beautiful in its own way." Meera visited Baba often after that. She began learning pottery from him and slowly realized that beauty wasn't in perfection, it was in purpose and story. One day, Baba gave her a task. "Make a pot," he said, "but this time, don't try to make it perfect. Let it be what it becomes." Meera hesitated, but she did it. The edges were a little uneven, the shape wasn't symmetrical, but when she painted it, she felt free. No pressure. No fear. That pot, imperfect as it was, became her favorite. Weeks later, Meera stood at the art competition with her latest painting. This one was different. It had rough brush strokes, unblended colors, and bold lines. She had painted from her heart, not her fear. Some judges passed with no comment. Others paused, intrigued. Later that evening, an elderly woman approached her and said, "Your painting, it feels real. It's not perfect, but it speaks." That night, Meera didn't win a prize. But she smiled. For the first time in her life, she felt proud, not because others approved, but because she had embraced her imperfection and created something honest. We live in a world that praises perfection, filters flaws, and hides cracks. But growth doesn't happen in perfection, it happens in mistakes, in flaws, in mess. Just like Meera, your imperfections are not weaknesses, they are part of your strength, your uniqueness, your story. So the next time you fail, stumble, or fall short, don't erase it. Embrace it. Learn from it. Let it shape you, not shame you. Because in the end, it's the cracks that let the light in.